Everybody, this is Simon. You're watching Cryptechology. In today's episode, we're going to talk about the blockchain education network. So I've been part of Ben for quite some time, since the very beginning, and um, in the blockchain education network, we collaborate on teaching the community and new people in this space. We collaborate with ideas, articles, courses, lessons, everything. So stay tuned. We're gonna go over a lot of more, a lot of amazing things on this channel. I also have a great announcement. I can't wait to share it with everybody. But let's just say, if everything goes as planned, I will be teaching a crypto club. Now, where is that crypto club, and who and what community is it part of? Well, stay tuned to find out. All right. So, in this episode of Cryptechology, we're going to go over beyond 2022 and what lies ahead for crypto. 532 million generated in NFTs just in 2021. But before we get to that video, we're going to have to say thank you to our sponsor. Our sponsor is Tokenmetrics. If you don't know anything about Tokenmetrics, Tokenmetrics is an amazing tool where you can learn how to improve your investing and trading needs. It also has a really great research and blog section, as well as a TV section with all of their videos called Tokenmetrics TV. You'll be able to get market updates, learn about hidden gems, and the premium webinars that go on. You can see just last week, or not last week, last week, July 6th, we had the last webinar here, okay? The reason things aren't, some of them are locked, it's not showing, is because I didn't sign into my account. But you do have to sign up. This is a paid version. You can just get the TV portion of it alone if you don't want to subscribe to the entire thing. So let me just show you quickly what it is when you sign up. So I have the advanced plan, and with the advanced plan, there are a few things that you get along with this. So you get a lot of information under the analytics. Also, the crypto investing guide, how to invest in Bitcoin, DeFi, NFTs, and more. You can download this for free. I bought this book. I have the hardcover of this, and it's a fantastic book. We'll be teaching this in my new crypto club. So stay tuned for that announcement so you can become part of that community and learn all of these lessons. Another thing with Tokenmetrics, okay, so we went over the research, the portfolio. You can go ahead and create your own portfolio and keep track of everything you need to know, the news related to your portfolio holdings, all right, and then your investments and how they are performing. Okay, so you can see some investments here. Banana, when ApeCoin and all that was going through, I was getting into this as well. Helium, Helium was really a fantastic investment. About 2 years ago, if you were part of the Tokenmetrics community, you would have found out about Helium when it was around that 30 to 40 cent mark. And that was just a rocket to the moon. All right. We also learned about Solana, all right, as well early in the game. So there's just so many there's a lot of good things and benefits being part of a community, and at the same time, having a tool that uses AI and machine learning to work to your advantage. So I'm going to show you, what I'm talking about. So let's just go over to the live prices real quick, and then let's take a look at Bitcoin. So Bitcoin is the OG, the crypto OG. If you don't know anything about Bitcoin, or you're new to this channel, Bitcoin was the very first blockchain created, okay? Bitcoin has survived an entire, decade plus some without, some major, some major flaws, and a lot of people attacked the technology, attacked the Bitcoin, and still Bitcoin is here, alive, standing, and ready to roar into the next generation. All right. So Bitcoin, why is this fantastic? Well, Bitcoin has created a new financial hope. That's what Bitcoin is essentially the new opportunity for the next generation. I like to look at blockchain technology as the sole purpose to generate an entirely new class of millionaires, billionaires, and to reallocate and redistribute the wealth in this world. And with blockchain technology, we can be part of this new redistribution. And at the same time, with blockchain technology, you are no longer subjected to the middleman and gatekeeper rules. All right, blockchain technology has opened up the ability for anyone with internet connections and a computer or smartphone to participate in the new global market. The great thing about blockchain technology, it has reduced the entry of the barrier of entry. However, that comes as a double-edged sword because the barrier of entry has reduced. The speculation and volatility in the market will also increase, okay? Because there will be a lot of potentially uneducated investors and traders in the market. And when you have a lower barrier of entry, volatility and inconsistency will become more sporadic and become actually, that's one thing you can rely on. You can rely on the simple fact that because the barrier of entry has reduced, you will know that there will be a higher volatility and a higher chance of inconsistency. Because a lot of the new money coming into the market is just real new money, uneducated, and they really aren't sure how to go about their investments. A lot of times people don't think about the long-term picture, and like how we used to, we say, let's take a step back, zoom out, and take a look at the entire picture frame. What is the end goal? All right, and you always have to remind yourself during these bear market time frames, has the fundamentals changed? Has the underlying reason for blockchain technology pertaining to Bitcoin, has that changed? Has there anything that was changed in the actual protocol and technology? If any of these things has occurred, and then yes, I understand your reason to, alter or update or switch up your investing and or trading strategy. But if none of that has changed, and the only thing that has changed is people's perception of the market and the price go up or go down, if those are the only things that's, causing your paper hands to sell out, well then, that's on you. But let's just take a step back, look at the entire picture, and never forget the reason why you got into Bitcoin. And if the reason you got into Bitcoin was to make a shitload of money, well, all right. But then, hey, don't come at me when you lose a shitload of money too. So just embrace both sides of the coin. That being said, Bitcoin is an amazing opportunity, and one of the great opportunities for anybody to earn during this time period is, we have a few suggestions. So one of them is to continually support blockchain technology. And one of the greatest ways you can support blockchain technology is by validating the transactions of the blockchain, okay? By basically selling your computational power so the blockchain can interact and the blockchain can work. So what does that even mean, right? Well, let's go ahead and take a look at a blockchain at a bit. So, actually, let's pull up my node. Let me see if I can pull it up for you on this one here. Where is my node? Actually, I don't want to go into that node. I don't want to go into the nodes too much. This is not my node though. I don't know if I'll be able to log in quickly. Is it gonna ask me for a code? Alright, no it's not. Alright, so here we go. Alright, so this is what it looks like from a mining perspective, okay? So as a miner, you are providing hash rate, okay? So it's your scoring hash rate, and you are basically, supporting the network and supporting all the transactions on the network. And you get rewarded, for this. So this is actually one of my low powered Bitcoin miners. It only uses a small amount of power to work. Okay, so the worker, it uses roughly about 100, less than 200 watts of power. All right, and we can go ahead and check out some of the rewards. It doesn't earn a lot, but it earns what it needs. I didn't spend a lot of money to run this. Is basically a Bitcoin node and a low powered Bitcoin miner running on essentially an Orange Pi. Okay, an Orange Pi based off of similarly the Raspberry Pi. And no, I am not talking about a physical Raspberry Pi that you can eat. I am talking about a computer. Yes, a Raspberry Pi is the name of this small form factor mini, size of a credit card computer that you can use to do actually a lot of different things. And we're just not going to bore you into all of that. But so when you're mining, all right, when you're mining, you're verifying these transactions, and it's checked by the hash rate, and its hash rate, all right. And during all these times of verifying these transactions, the miner is rewarded. Okay, so this is constantly generating passive income for me on a daily basis. You can see on my all-time reward, new one, because I just refreshed it, is only at $29.94 so far. About 149,953 Satoshi. Okay, yeah, no, it's not a lot, but this was more for educational purposes. But at the same time, hey, I'll take some Bitcoin no matter how small it is, because we may hold this for 10 to 15 to 20 years, and Bitcoin is $1,000,000. Well, this 33 cents may just be a little bit more. So if you can hodl your coin until then, it is what it is. But it is what it is, not financial advice. This is for educational entertainment purposes only. So don't come at me when you lose all your money. Okay, so but this is not what I wanted to show you. I wanted to show you the Bitcoin nodes. So Bitcoin nodes. All right, so why is it important to have a Bitcoin node? So you can get a node. So what is a node? First of all, a node is a computer connected to other computers, which follows rules and shares information. A full node is a computer in Bitcoin's peer-to-peer network, which hosts and synchronizes a copy of the entire Bitcoin blockchain. Nodes are essential for keeping a cryptocurrency network running. All right, so what is a Bitcoin node? All right, Bitpanda Academy. Bitpanda Academy. Well, why am I going to Bitpanda Academy when I am part of blockchain educational network? So how about let's just do this Bitcoin node, and let's see what comes up. Bitcoin basics. All right, we can go over this course. I'm sorry. All right, what is Bitcoin mining? All right, we've completed that. Bitcoin to blockchain history. All right, we can about the North American Bitcoin Conference, interacting with Bitcoin wallets, mining, and more Bitcoin fundamentals. Okay, so all of this, I didn't start this course, even though this is blockchain at Berkeley's. Okay, so this is the instructor, and this is what I'm talking about. See, when you're part of this community, you get access to this. This is the same course they're teaching at Berkeley's. Okay, blockchain. So this is how you know you're getting great information, and that's why I'm honored to be, you know, in the run-in to essentially teach the crypto club. And I can't wait to share that community with everybody. Stay tuned for that. I will be teaching, potentially will be teaching a new crypto club for an amazing community, and I can't wait to let everybody know. All right, so last things last, let's just see what's going on with Tokenmetrics Research. All right, let's see what's happening with the market analysis right now. Dun 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 dun. Let me sign in so I can get access to the to the good stuff, to the good stuff. The Ghost of Lehman Brothers market update that was just recent today. What else came out? Well, actually, let's see what this article is about. All right, so what do we have here? So this was the total market cap. It looks like maybe of Bitcoin, and this is currently the market cap, maybe. Yeah, market cap weekly. All right. We got a huge head and shoulders here. We got the two shoulders right here and the head, shoulders right here. This is a very, very, very big indicator of more downturn going in the future. And if you have watched my previous video, I was telling you how the volume profile has not changed over just yet. And that being said, that the volume profile hasn't changed over, let's just go take a look at my indicators. Is my volume profile indicator has gone away already, the one that I just made, or was that on another thing? Maybe it was something else, who knows, but let's just zoom in. Okay, look, you can see the volume profile has not switched over yet. Okay, it's until we start seeing more accumulation, all right, at this new level down here, all right, is when I will start to look at maybe the potential bottom is in. All right, but because we still have the majority of volume, all right, sitting at that 30,203 right now. All right, so that means everyone is underwater. Okay, everyone's underwater. No one's in the money, or the majority of hands are not in the money. Okay, but we do have a small volume of buyers coming in, okay, and purchasing at this 19,896. What does that mean in the long run? That doesn't mean a damn thing, because when we zoom out and we took out the big picture, okay, we can see that a lot of hands, okay, have that 10,449. So what does that mean when I see this? That means, well, for one, people aren't getting rid of their coin. They're still hodling onto this. And all of these hands are still in the money. So they don't need to really mess around with anything. All right. And it's not until we start. So basically, when we get to the people that bought, November, October 2020, all right, the majority of those hands, they're kind of like all over the place. But the highest volume at 48,642, okay, you can see all of them, that didn't get out are out of their money, and they're probably slowly DCAing. All right, and they're doing some more DCA. Okay, and you can see everyone that purchased during the bull run, obviously they are not in the money, and they're probably slowly DCAing. But the thing was, look, you can see right when we had consolidation here, okay, we had the moment, okay, we thought this could have been the bottom. Everyone was saying it was the bottom, all right, but it never switched over. The volume profile at this price level never surpassed this amount here, and you can see after that, boom, all right, same thing here, similar, all right, it's still below this threshold. It's not even above this, past this threshold, okay? So what does this mean? So that means I want to see at least over 800 billion in volume coming in, supporting at this level. See, right now we have about 544 billion worth of volume around this 19,896 level or so. So we're gonna just need some more. I need some more hands down here before I go and support a trend break and potential bounce towards the upside. I can still see us. Look, I don't want to be the bearer of bad news, but we still have a gap fill, okay? That hasn't been completed yet. Okay, we still have a gap fill all the way down to that 10,420 mark that I was saying before. Where is it? Okay, I'm going to put it in. It was about right here or so. Okay, but this is the range. Let me go ahead and make a box or something like that. How do I do that? Give me a box. Shapes. There we go. About right here. Okay. Actually, it should be like right there. Alright, this is the zone that I'm looking for, everybody. So this is the zone I'm looking for, and if that happens, what does that mean? That's okay. And then after that, we are looking for then this, okay. Then I'm looking for that. All right, for this is my channel at this moment. If we break out above this, 40,000 zone right here, and that's a different thing, but I can still see us coming down at least to the 12. So hold on, to the 12,451 level. We could go all, potentially as low, but the thing is, we have a lot of support here. Okay, we have a lot of support at 10,579. So I was saying 10,420. All right, but 10,579. We have a lot of support. We have about 639 billion of volume at that level. Okay, then after that, at the 8,163, we have about 6.6 trillion. Oh my gosh, that is a lot. And then here 1 point, this is at 1 trillion here at these levels. So this one 1.86. All right, that's when a lot of volume was coming in. Okay, so this is what I'm looking at. All right, so I wouldn't be surprised if this gap was fully filled before we see any type of turnaround towards an upside. It can look something like this. All right, so let me go ahead. How do I put a drawing in here? So we can see, come down to here, back up, down like that, Okay, and that's what I would, potentially we could see. All right, and then back up to here. So, and then, how I get a free hand drawing? I don't know where my drawing is. This is the brush. I want to draw a path. Okay, and then we can see, Okay, so we're gonna see a lot of chop, and it might retest before we go back up, and this thing is still going. Okay, all right, that was it on that. Now let's get to the actual reason of this video. We're gonna talk about beyond 2022, what lies ahead for crypto. So the crypto industry is bound to have multiple and unpredictable highs and lows. However, based on the current state of the crypto industry, experts predict a few trends that the market will follow in the near future. Now, cryptocurrency regulations. One of the things that comes up a lot, and we have mixed feelings about regulations. To me, I don't really see the market needing regulations, but at the same time, I see the case for regulations. I do believe that the community and the people have a little bit more time to get involved and to invest and to support blockchain before regulations start taking over for institutions to come save the day. I get it. Institutional money comes in, price goes up, everyone's excited. But at the same time, when institutions come in and regulations are in place, it might make things a little bit difficult for for the people, for the small fries, for the ones that may not have big deep pockets. All right, so that's why these bear markets, the slow downturn, the time that Bitcoin is going down and everyone is fearful, this is a great time for the people. Okay, it's a great time to accumulate and slowly add to your bag, slowly DCA, dollar cost average, not financial advice. So, after US officials have shown an increase in interest in stablecoin regulations, experts predict that this will fuel and continue conversations around cryptocurrency regulations. Lawmakers across the world are trying to figure out laws and guidelines to make cryptocurrency transactions safer for investors. Since investors around the world often operate without clear guidelines surrounding crypto laws, these nascent steps of regulating crypto transactions will definitely put many minds at ease. An increased interest in NFTs is the next big thing. For anyone that's new to blockchain technology and cryptocurrencies, NFT stands for non-fungible tokens. So, non-fungible tokens, I say that as if you probably know what that means, and you're probably like, I have no idea what you're talking about. So, what is an NFT? An NFT is the thing that everyone was buying, where people are like, dude, that's an ugly picture. Why is anyone buying a panda or an ape or a gorilla or a rock or or CryptoPunk or a penguin? Like, everyone was just like, what's going on? I don't understand. But you see, the thing about it is the technology behind it, behind the protocol, the technology, the ability to tokenize and generate and create a smart contract around a contract agreement, and normally in a world where you didn't have too much authenticity, and with those authenticity and verifying, it can become difficult. But with smart contract technology and blockchain, we can go ahead and really utilize the NFT technology to help improve and officially use NFTs towards supporting a lot of artists. But not only artists, another thing, NFTs that will be helpful will be for digital real estate. And that's going to be a sector, a new industry that no one's really talking about right now. And I've been slowly investing in digital real estate. I own 22 properties on a blockchain that generates passive income to me on a daily and monthly basis. Now, here's a thing that you need to know about. You see, when it comes to NFTs, some of the things you gotta have to be concerned about, and when it comes to tokens, is it a security or not? And one of the differentiating factors of a cryptocurrency or token being a security and not being one is the ability for governance. And that's why you see voting and governance talked about a lot within Web3 blockchain and cryptocurrencies, because when you establish the token owner governance right over the protocol, it actually takes away the ability to categorize this as a security, because this is no longer a single entity that owns. And I don't want to get into all the jargons about everything else related to that, but governance and voting rights is extremely important when it comes to deciding the longevity of a cryptocurrency project, and if regulations is going to negatively or positively affect this project, protocol, and community. So NFTs have left their mark on the blockchain world right from the time the highest NFT was sold for $532 million in 2021. The NFT is a perfect way for artists to introduce rare collectibles into the digital and physical world. And every NFT is unique and can be owned only by a single individual. This is what has piqued the interest of several crypto enthusiasts around the world. You see, right from the world of music to arts to sports, 2022 and beyond, we'll see more artists delving into this space and dropping unique launches. The applications of NFT in fashion can be one of the critical highlights in blockchain's future. So, while Vogue has already issued its September 2021 NFT cover, the notable brands like Nike, Adidas has been dabbling in the space, buying metaverse locations and property, and really getting themselves the patent and things that they need to be ahead of the metaverse and crypto Web3 play. The time is not far away when we expect fashion influencers and critics to dive deeper into this space. Here are some things that you should be aware about with Terra. See, Terra Luna, I don't want to get into it, but they knew what they were getting into and they know exactly what they were doing. So I don't want to hear the bullish. But this is why it's important to really invest in the communities that you understand. Find out who the developers are, find out what the community is about, and support blockchain communities that have been around. Everybody's always looking for the next shiny object, the newest thing. But what drives me crazy is that there are some communities, there's some protocols, there's some projects that have been here since the very beginning without any issues, still just trucking along, and nobody gives them the time of day. For example, Litecoin, Dogecoin, Cosmos, okay? Cosmos is working on cross-chain interoperability. The graph gives everyone the ability to just actually use all this data, use APIs, and all the analytics on most blockchain protocols are based from the graph. DYDX, all right. What else is another OG that's been around for a minute? Oh my goodness. What was the other one? Chainlink's been around for a little while, Uniswap's been in the game for a minute, DYDX, I think I said already, Synthetics, all of these communities, like, no one talks about them. But the thing is, they've survived bull markets, bear markets. They have a really great team of developers, some really smart communities, and they actually understand blockchain. And they've shown that they can survive the bear market. That means their technology is actually providing value to the community, and that's why they're still here. But yet, for some reason, everyone's focused on the next newest thing. Why would you want to invest in something that just started? That doesn't make sense to me. You see, blockchain technology in the cryptocurrency world is a little bit different from the stock world. So, for example, a day trade in the stock world is more like a 3 to 6 day swing trade in the crypto markets. All right, you have more time in the crypto markets with your assets versus the stock market. All right, so just that process needs to, when you're transitioning over, you need to kind of see that and experience that. You don't need to be as fast when it comes to, trying to quote unquote time the market, time your entry and things like that. You have more time. But another thing about it is, experience with blockchain technology and Web3. Everyone's so quick to put their money into ApeCoin, right? What are they doing? Like, everyone's so quick to put into SHIB. But why? Why is everyone just disregarding all of the coins and projects that are still here, providing true value to the community? Because they're not fancy, or maybe because no one's talking about them? Maybe they got to do a better job at marketing and being entertaining, and I get that. Developers and engineers, they're not known for being in center of the stage, flashy, whatever and whatnot. And they probably need to invest more in marketing and getting the word out so people can know who these, who they are. But the thing about blockchain, the only reason it works is because of collaboration. And that two things, the second reason why it works is because of community and actually solving problems, all right? Actually focusing on how can this offer an opportunity to the next person to level up. And at the same time, when you're working in these communities, there are more leaders, not a reduction of leaders. So, what does that even mean? That means you don't need to ask for permission to improve something in the community. If you see something in the community that needs to be improved or that needs to be a little bit better, start working on it. All right, start finding out and reaching out to other people within the community that say, hey, I saw this vulnerability, or I saw this, and I think we need to do this, that, and the third. So, for example, hey, I'm part of this quote unquote new Cosmos, and I'm just using Cosmos as an example, or I'm part of Litecoin, or I'm part of Dogecoin, or what, and I noticed that our interaction has reduced, and we need to start gaining the attention of more people in the community. Maybe we need to focus more on customer, client experience, customer success. I'm saying customers, not really customers, but it's like community success, community interaction, community engagement, all right, and community activities and events. You have to spend the time to put the word out and let people know what you're doing. Even if you've been working on the same thing for years and there's not that many updates, you still need to let people know what you're doing, because there's always new people coming into the space. So you're not communicating to the ones that are here, you're communicating to the new ones coming in. So then in turn, you will always be focused on gaining new and more attention. And therefore, when the shiny things come out, people will be aware of and say, hey, hold on a minute. There's a whole bunch of others very educated, intelligent, and successful projects, and they're not doing things like that. They're not chilling things like that, or they're not talking like that. Maybe I need to double think about, how I'm going to invest and use my money. Okay, but that's it. That's enough of my lecture. Sorry about that, but just focus on other communities that have been working, have a track record, have been here since like 2015 or 2013, 2014, 2016, 2017. All right, they've been around the block for some time. They can definitely use the support of the community, and all these new kids on the block getting all the attention. Like, that's gotta stop. So anyway, no shame on anything new coming out. It's just that everyone's in a rush. All the new people are in a rush, and I get it, you're excited, but slow down, okay? Slow down. Enjoy the process. Enjoy the moment. Enjoy the ability to grow. Enjoy being a startup. Enjoy, having to reach out and build a developer team, build out your community. Focus on what, engagements work and what doesn't work. Make your mistakes, okay? Find your mentors, find your leaders in the community. And these things are exciting, and you should be excited to even go about that process. So don't rush to the end goal. Don't rush for the big dollars, and don't rush for the huge million following community, because you got to remember, if you obtain all of that, are you really ready? Like, are you really ready? And if the answer is anything but you damn right, and then you're not ready, and it's okay. But what's not okay is preparing yourself for failure. And the way you prepare yourself for failure is by not preparing at all. Starting with a strong foundation, starting with just a simple, small community, the little things. Focus on the little things, be consistent with it, with all the basics, and then before you know it, you'll be leveling up, and you'll be the talk of the town. But it comes with time, all right? It's gonna take some time, and it's okay that it takes time, because you want to enjoy the process. Because within the process of growing, all right, all of that is your leverage. Everything that you're doing in the community, you can then use later down the road and be like, I helped this community do this, that, and a third. Like, for example, I helped with Helium a lot when it came to getting the word out. I was on YouTube, on Twitter, on LinkedIn, everywhere sharing the message, letting people know what's going on. And it increased the attention in Helium a lot. Now, am I the sole reason why Helium got a lot of attention? No. But did I help with it? Yeah, absolutely. And so did everybody else that helped with getting the word out too. And what did I do? It helped get a lot of attention on the community. But one of the bad things that happened was that it got so much attention, it got all the light, and it was rushing so much that it wasn't prepared for the attention, okay? For the attention. You see, Helium wanted to jump ship way faster than they should have because people were saying it was centralized and this and that, but at the same time it was the very beginning. They were still growing the community. They needed to be there to make sure that the transition to the community and to the people goes well, because at the end of the day, if you're starting a technology company and you're passionate about it, or you have a technology community and you're passionate about it, the people coming in may not be as passionate about it as you. So until that passion comes naturally from the community, something and someone will have to be essentially the green ninja or the glue that keeps everything together. And that's what collaboration in blockchain is really about. The increase of leadership, not the decrease of leadership. It's the increase of leadership. And we always need to remember that, because blockchain is an opportunity for all of us to really level up and transition our financial future. And if you can get ahead of this new technological era change, you can really come out on top towards the end. So, energy efficiency with NFTs, deep diver into the metaverse. All right, so 2021 witnessed an increasing curiosity about the metaverse, with notable names like Meta, Facebook, that tried to take over and coin this word, which, by the way, frustrates me like crazy. But I'm not gonna get down that that rant hole. But no, Facebook, you do not own the metaverse, and don't you dare come in here and try to think that you are the metaverse, or you claim in the metaverse, or Meta anything. All right, the metaverse is supposed to be a decentralized world owned by nobody, all right, and run by everybody. And that's what the metaverse is. Microsoft talking about their plans about the metaverse. Crypto enthusiasts are now realizing the possibilities associated with the virtual world that used to exist only in science fiction novels. The shared virtual world offered by Metaverse promises multiple immersive experiences. Participants can create their own digital avatars, enjoy in-world experiences, entertain themselves, socialize, and much more. See, 2022 and beyond will see actual action happening in the metaverse, and plans will soon turn into full-fledged reality, where companies will start developing their own renditions of the metaverse environments centered around blockchain, cryptocurrency, and the global community at large. A good example of an already existing metaverse is Second Life, with a user base of more than 664.7 million. It's an online community, a role-playing game where participants have relationships, start families, and create homes within the ecosystem. Another intriguing example is Decentraland, with over 300,000 users. This virtual world allows participants to create an avatar, buy virtual land, to build structures and store content, create and trade artwork, and communicate with a huge global community. See, while it may seem that the blockchain industry has had a rough start in 2022, its potential to disrupt existing financial structures cannot be ignored. The transparency and security it brings to various domains of the economy cannot be overlooked. Blockchain industry is making its presence felt in almost all the sectors of society, whether that be finance, art, sports, fashion, the list goes on. Its decentralized nature eliminates the necessity of a central authority to oversee the completion of transactions, while all of this increasing speed by which transactions are completed. The presence of DAOs within the industry will further seen as a mechanism to uproot traditionally existing corporate hierarchies and work in favor of its members. Stay tuned for the next video where we'll go over what a DAO is, a decentralized autonomous organization, and how you can participate in a DAO. Stay tuned for the next video. We're going to go over other ways you can earn during the bear market, and how you can enhance your future self. My name is Simon, and if you like this video, I appreciate a like and subscribe. We can use the support. We're going to the new studio. I can't wait to share the new news with you. So if you made it to the end, put a diamond in the comment section and get a chance to win some helium coming your way. Stay tuned for the new announcement. I will be teaching a new crypto club. Which club will that be, and who would it be for? Well, stay tuned for the next video on Cryptechology. Catch you on the next one. Peace.